and I'm back with another video. So the title for our video today is Ain't No Fun When the Rabbit Got the Gun. Um, I thought of it kind of like mid last night. I would say maybe like 1 in the morning. And not 1 in the morning meaning 1 in this morning, 1 in yesterday's morning. Listen, first of all, I want to put this out there. I want to say shout out to all my new subscribers. Every new subscriber has replaced every subscriber that I have lost this month. It fucks with me sometimes because I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I'll be partially comfortable like doing other things, but every time I try to focus on something else, I get more subscribers over here. If I leave here for months, I still just get subscribers over here. And it makes it hard to leave if I feel like I still am supposed to be helping people. So I just want to say shout out to everybody who be riding. You feel me? Because I love the stability. I always want to thank people who leave as well because you being true to yourself. Don't be lying around me. I don't like that. I'm not the type of person who be like, oh, you should be here even though you're not happy because you should support me. Like, So ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. Okay? Ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. This could be a divine masculine or divine feminine reading. I've noticed that lately I more so resonate with the divine feminine. I more so have more to say to the divine feminine. So take it as it resonates. Like, yeah. So as I get into this video, I just want to say, take what resonate and leave what don't. That mean if I say something that sticks to you, but it don't got nothing to do with you, maybe it's sticking to you so you can use it to help somebody else. Each one, you already know how it go. What else? Each one, you already know how it go. Each one, you already know how to go. And this is a timeless reading, so whenever you see it is when it resonates. Most like all my readings, even if I do like, say I do a zodiac reading for a specific zodiac time period or for a specific month, you could always use it again next year. Like, a lesson is a lesson. Let's see what we got. Ain't no fun when a rabbit got the gun, though, collective. Ain't no fun when a rabbit got the gun. I'm definitely hearing the word upgrade. I hear you be the block, but I'm the lights to keep the streets on. Somebody may be upset that they need you. I know that you're the type that like to keep them on a leash, though. I'm known to walk alone, but I'm alone for a reason. 8. Boom. 8. Alright, so this is what I was going to say. Like, I always think about doing videos when I first wake up and stuff like that. But I be trying to just think about the way that I present myself and stuff. So, I won't do, like, videos as soon as I wake up. But if that's what y'all need, you feel me? If that's what y'all need, like, in order for my consistency to get there. Because I understand that, like, I have maybe from the eyes of another consistency issues. And even in my own self, I understand that I have consistency issues. Something about passion and love and long term. Yeah, if ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. So as far as whoever it is, right, that is miserable because you got the gun now, y'all not even the same. It seems like y'all are passionate about different things. Like with this yellow, I'm feeling like this yellow person is more like passionate about living life and having fun. You know, giving themselves reasons to smile. And I feel like this red 8 is more so about like seclusion, like selective selection, and like interpersonal relationships. But I do think that the interpersonal relationship person Actually, I think both people can be emotionally abusive. Yeah, it go both ways. Especially when y'all so different. It just, a person just existing in the natural way that they exist can be something that hurts you. Ain't no fun when a rabbit got the gun. +1, and then we got another reverse again. I don't know, collective. It's a chance that somebody could have been playing a little game with you. It's always a little game, ain't it? It's always a little game. Well, it's not always a little game, collective, to where I don't want you to think that it's gonna always be a little game. Sometimes you gotta go through stuff in this lifetime to teach the universe that you have learned your lesson. You feel what I'm saying? So, like, I think that people sometimes just don't expect you to they don't expect you to put yourself first. Yeah, the wild card at the bottom. Just crazy. Bless me. Something about don't forget to bless yourself. Yeah. Instinctually. Like, naturally, I bless myself. Like, I was taught to bless myself. But as I was speaking, like, it was interrupted and it said, don't forget. Or no, I was going to say, don't forget to bless yourself. And it was interrupted by saying, don't remember to bless yourself. I don't know. Because ain't nothing wrong with being a person who focuses on interpersonal relationships, because that's important. But you can't focus so much on interpersonal relationships if you just gonna abuse the people in your circle. You can't do that. I don't know who it is. It's somebody. I'm not saying that it's you, but I'm not gonna say that it's not you. I always tell people, like, when it comes to me and reading, it don't matter which one is you, because there's a good chance that I was both of them. So, like, because I be both of them sometimes. It depends. Exactly. Something about cutting a rug. I hear the phrase cut a rug. But basically just dividing assets, going their separate ways. Because most of these cards out here is double, except for the +1 and the wild. And now we got a 5 and a 3. So that's another 8. This the third green out, the third 8. Yeah. I think both people gonna be good when they mix with people who, resonate with them. Because there is a balance between the red 8 and the yellow 8. It's just, if yellow 8 keep their head in the clouds and the red 8 keep their chin in their chest, they will never. And I don't think that they should date, because both people have really good qualities. Like, really, really good qualities. Really, really good qualities. But are also really, really stubborn. And that can be painful. And why do that when y'all already so purposeful, just being who it is that you are? There are people who resonate with you. Because y'all not going to have no middle ground. Ain't no middle ground. People are individuals. That's okay. That's okay. Sometimes you just gotta meet people that's different than you. Sometimes you do. I mean, you can meet people that's different than you in a negative sense, so why can't you meet people that's different than you, either, I say, one on a positive note, or, like, don't know that at all. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with people being different than you. Only time it's wrong is when you force yourself to like something that you don't like. Now, sometimes you gotta force yourself to deal, because, you know, sometimes you gotta be in certain rooms, but, like, to pretend a feeling, shit, it's better to pretend a feeling to somebody else than try to pretend and convince yourself. You know what I mean? Like, don't do that. That's some sly ass shit to do to yourself. That's, like, the ultimate betrayal. I keep hearing, what does Christmas mean to you? Is it gifts and lots of toys? What does Christmas mean to you? Is it peace and lots of joy? Stockings on the fireplace, presents on the sleigh. By Harris, T.I.'s little daughter. Man, she sang the shit out of that little song. That's my shit. I play it loud as hell like it's normal. I was listening to it around Easter time. Christmas is for you and me. It's for everyone. We gotta love each other, hug each other. Everybody love each other. Christmas is for you and me. It's for everyone. If you're watching this before Christmas, like, say, no matter what year it is, remember, no matter what year it is, if you are in late November or December before Christmas, Christmas night will bring you magical breakthroughs as if Santa Claus really walked in that bitch. This is what I'm feeling. Like, I think somebody or some people who experience sadness, I just see a random miracle. Like, and when I say random, I mean random, like, tears. So I don't know if Christmas, I also don't know if Christmas is on the same day every year. I just know that this year is 2025. I'm at on the 25. On the 25th. Next year is 2025. This year, Christmas is on the 25th. Yeah. A breakthrough. Ooh, 10 of Cups. I'm telling you. Everybody. Because usually, like, people get to calm down after Christmas. People start winding down, thinking about life and their other priorities and their other needs and shit like that. After Christmas is out the way, people start thinking more clearly. 5 of Cups, people start thinking about who they can build with, shit like that, because tax time coming. People who smart enough don't want to deal with people who going to use them. People who smart enough want to deal with people. Hey, man. Yeah. How you say? Like, I want to say people who are patient with them, but the only reason I don't want to say patient is because I learned that when you watch the tarot and you listen to things word for word, if you take every direction word for word, you're bound to fail. So not wait. No, like, I don't think you should wait for anyone. It's just basically like the reward is going to be being available to the person who is ready. Like, but in order for you to be available for the person who is ready, you have to get away from people who are not. Like, take indecision as a decision, okay? Shit, and don't be mad when you indecisive and people take that as it is too, High Priestess. Everything it's just not meant to be. Like, I don't know y'all. I don't know y'all and how y'all do things. I know me and how I do things. And if you can take any advice from me, I would say, like, don't be scared to go after what you want. If other people are going to be confused about you, at least you won't be confused about you. You dig what I'm saying? Like, Cause say boom, I got options, right? And then somebody come out of nowhere trying to lock me down. Straight off rip. You heard me? If I'm not feeling what the fuck you got going on, like I'm feeling sketchy, I'm indecisive, I don't know if you the moves or not, and you decide, well damn, she don't know about me, so I'm gonna go move on to my happiness. Because it clearly ain't her, because what makes me happy is not somebody that's indecisive about me. What the fuck I'm supposed to do? Cry and say you selfish for thinking about yourself when I wasn't thinking about you? No. So think about yourself like that too. Like, don't hold yourself, making yourself feel like you gotta deal with people and do shit that you don't want to do just to be something or be there for the next person. Because at the end of the day, critical. Don't kill yourself. Don't kill yourself trying to help somebody else live. It's two different songs in my head. Okay, so I'm gonna go with that one. I know you miss me. Who is gonna be if it ain't me? Ooh, baby, I'm in your city. Cause one more time, I might lose it all, I swear. I'm in it too much. Ooh. Alright. You be on some toxic shit, but I cannot get off this bitch. And you be on some toxic shit, but I cannot get off this bitch. That go along with that reading that I did, that last reading that I did for this one, before this one. Maybe if you having trouble with choosing the wrong people, you should watch that last reading that I was doing. It'll teach you a lot. You be on some toxic shit, but I cannot get off this bitch. I miss you. Can I see you, babe? Like what? I'm telling you. Don't be a holler back girl. Few times I've been around that track, so it's not just gonna happen like that. I don't know. I just feel like if you're gonna deal with people and you feel this person as some sort of hierarchy because they have options, you need to have options as well. Don't be an option to somebody with options, because somebody with options don't even really see you as an option until they're ready to make a choice, which they may never be able to do. You need to be able to make choices as well. You need to be able to say, well, I don't want to deal with this. It's always more fish in the sea. After having a conversation, if your needs is not met after having a clear conversation, you need to go. And you need to use your discernment enough to know when you don't need to have a conversation. And go. We gotta love each other. Trust and thrive, exactly. You can't pour into a relationship that is not present for you to pour into. You shouldn't be the only one pouring into a relationship anyway. It's balance in it. You don't want somebody who can talk to you all day because they ain't doing shit else. They using you up. They just need attention. Somebody who need attention, they just use people. They gonna use people regardless. You don't want somebody who you can never talk to because you cannot pour into that relationship and it cannot grow on a realistic level. It will grow in the mind. And that's not fair, because if a relationship grows in the mind, when you see it in the physical, it is bound to disappoint both of y'all often. Because you built the relationship in your mind and not with your hands and your feet. So you need a balance. You need a balance of space and closeness, so you can have time to build the relationship in your mind. Give it the solidity that it needs so that you can repel darkness. You feel me? During your union. But you also need to have time together so that you're not just defending something just so you can have something, even though you don't got shit. Eagle. See from a higher perspective. It's always more fish in the fucking sea. Especially when the fish that want you to keep them don't want to ever let you see them. If they don't want to let you see them in person, if they don't want to let you see them for who they really are, all of that. However you can implement see, fuck it. If you gonna say see and make it Spanish and say a motherfucker never tell you yes. Okay? It's always no. No this, no that. How come it's no, but you don't gotta answer, but you just don't like my answer? However it applies to you. You feel me? Get the fuck going. Peacekeeper, let go of the need to be right. And two ladies, exactly. That's where they get you fucked up at. And that's where you get yourself fucked up at. You want to keep this person just because of what y'all built. And they gonna abuse you because of what y'all built. Fuck what they talk about. Fuck them. Fuck they friends. Fuck everybody. Growth Day. Is that those people? I signed up to like plant trees one time, but it was raining, so I ain't go. But anyways, yeah, ladies, don't be fucking stupid. Going to be his old lady. When did you see that shit ever pay out until either one, his dick don't work that good no more, he got an STD that he don't know how to cure because he ain't done no research, none of that. When has being an option ever fucking paid off for you? If you don't have options as well. And I promise you gotta start walking them down. You have to walk them down. You can't just decide to be satisfied with everybody just because you got hella options and you need to be having something to do. Because at the end of the day, if you don't walk them down, people gonna be walking you down, right? Because you gotta be able to give your attention and your time to what's giving attention and time to you. And if you're not paying attention to what's giving attention and time to you at the highest rate or the highest degree, then they're gonna drop you because they're paying attention. And then you left with the ones who don't pay attention. And me personally, I don't know about y'all, but me personally, I don't like no dumbass, because dumbasses make me feel like they gonna be eaten by motherfuckers like this in the real world. I need me a motherfucker who pays attention. So you guys to be paying attention. Heart guard, love and let yourself be loved. Yeah. I'm telling you, Christmas night. What does Christmas mean to you? And Divine Feminine, I think it's gonna be extra special for you. I think Divine Feminine and Masculine is gonna be special for you because Christmas may be like a little emotional for you, because every time I keep like bringing it back up and seeing it, I just keep seeing like a black and white scene, like really dark and dreary. And I would never wish that upon someone. But sometimes, you know, people, I ain't gonna lie to you. If you a single person, or, you know, single just meaning singular in this life, like as an individual, that's how you get through life. Holidays sometimes can just be a day to think. You know, reminisce on the good and the bad. You know, accept where you are, good and bad. Give yourself a pat on the back for your accomplishments and the boundaries that you've created, shit like that. But it can be something that makes you cry a lot, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, you be happy because you respected yourself enough to not surround yourself with people who don't care about you just so that you're not alone. Because I really see somebody caring. I really see it. I see somebody caring. Somebody showing you that they care. Is it gifts and lots of toys, stockings on the fireplace? But Christmas is so much more. What does Christmas mean to you? What does Christmas mean to you? Is it gifts? That's courage. Gifts and lots of toys. prosperity. What does Christmas mean to you? Is it peace and lots of joy? Luck. Stockings on the fireplace. Presents on the sleigh. Spiritual growth. I guess they want me to tell that story. Because it's something that's coming to my head. It reminds me of something I did when I was little. But it's just how my brain works. I don't know why I do this thing. It's literally the best explanation that I have. Is that's just how my brain works. So, like, sometimes if something gets stuck in my head, I mean, repeat. Like, as if it's something wrong with it. It's going, what does Christmas? What does Christmas? What does Christmas? Like, I could be like that. So, you see how I keep on doing it over and over again? I can't help that. So, because as long as it's in the top of my head and it's fresh, it's not even something that I can hold in. Especially when I know what to say. Like, basically, if it's fresh, only way I'm able to hold it in if I don't know how to articulate it. But when it comes to something so simple like that, no, I cannot hold that in. So I remember when I was little, right? Because the last card that we pulled, the spiritual growth. So I remember when I was little. When I was little, and I had first learned that I liked the sound of my own fucking voice. I think I was singing Polly Wolly Doodle all day, literally, in the middle of class. And that's why I'm telling you, I always think about my teacher. Because why the fuck didn't she stop me? Like, my teacher, this particular teacher, she wasn't even the nicest. I told y'all the story about her before. Like, I feel like she just cared about me because she brought me from, like, she upgraded throughout her career path. So, like, she started off being my teacher in 1 grade, and then she was my teacher in the grade after that, too. Like, she just upgraded. You know what I'm saying? So, like, she selected me to be in her class again, and she wasn't even nice. So I didn't understand. But even though, like, my brain wanders, I'm very smart. So, like, I ain't gonna lie, if I was an adult and I seen myself as a child, I would want me around too, because watching me, like, solve things, it is like, it is a sight to fucking see, seriously. Because it'll be like, say somebody just doing like this the whole time you talking, right? The whole time you talking. So the whole time you talking, they doing like this, and then they counting their fingers and shit. You really talking. You know it take a little bit of concentration, like, to see this. Even though I hear this, I still got to give this a little bit of my brain to know what's happening right here, or something's just happening. You get what I'm saying? But in order for me to focus on exactly what's happening right here while I'm talking and stay on top of the topic, it actually is, because then I got to use different sides of my brain, because what I'm talking about right now, I'm using the emotional side, and in order to understand what's happening in front of me, I'm using logic. But I'm using both sides of my brain right now to do that. That is a skill. Okay? You try. So, but my brain, it wanders like that. It's easy for me because of the way that my brain wanders. So, like, she talking, I be coloring, drawing on the paper, because I finish my work faster than other people, shit like that. You feel me? Like, so anyways, I thought that was amazing that she still wanted me around. Also, I told y'all, like, I had lacked a mother figure. So most women in my life who, they had something in them that wanted to be that person for somebody, like, they always was that person for me. So that too. But I remember that day, man. Remember, our topic is spiritual growth. I remember that day I first learned that I liked my voice. And that's why I feel like she fucked with me. Because I remember I just kept doing it over and over again. And I promise you, I'm not going to do what I did that day. Because that day I had a whole, like, my voice was so different. Because I remember the day that I had woke up and realized that my voice was deeper. And I felt like, the day that I woke up and felt like my voice was deeper, I always felt like I sound like a news lady. That's that. But yeah, so I'm all in the class, Polly Wally doodle lot of day. And I just keep hitting it, Polly Wally doodle waddle day. I just keep doing that shit, Polly. But I'm out loud. Like the teacher ain't say nothing. So I didn't realize I was doing it. Cause if you bring something like that happens in the back of your mind outside of your mouth sometimes, and you space out while you're doing it, you don't know that it's coming out your mouth. Like, it's just still this I'm playing in your head. You don't know that you playing it for everybody else. You feel me? Like, I'm just testing my voice and I'm in my own world because the teacher talking and it's nothing that benefits me right now. Like, and I was so good at math. It could have been like a math day. Like, I didn't need that shit. You feel me? So I'm all in the class, Polly, Wally, doodle, waddle, day. And I'm working on the little riffs and shit. That's something I do now. Like, I shouldn't have listened to that boy. But remember, spiritual growth, right? Polly, Wally, doodle, waddle, day. Polly, Wally, doodle, waddle, day. Polly. So I'm all in the class. So the nigga, he decides to be like, damn, can you shut up? I actually had a crush on that boy. And I make sure I remember that day every time I think about him. Because I was delusional. You know, I still had a small crush on that boy till like fucking last year. A fucking hater, bro. That day, first of all, I knew my voice sounded cute because I'm good at judging myself. I'm going to judge myself. Okay? When the best that when I'm doing the best that I can do, and there's still work left to be done, I'm not the type to lie to myself about that. But I just liked how my voice felt that day. I just like how my voice sounded that day. And that boy, he said, shut the fuck, can you please shut up? So the reason that our topic is spiritual growth is because it's no reason that you should ever have any type of romantic feelings for somebody who don't like seeing you happy. It's no reason you should ever have any type of romantic feelings for anybody who is scared to see you grow. It's never no reason that you should have any romantic feelings for somebody who feel like somebody else is better than you when you know and you can clearly see what that person, maybe even the person that you have interest in, is lacking, but the person that they have interest in is lacking as well, because it's a good chance that the reason that you take interest in that person is because you want to help them with what they're lacking. Okay? Spiritual growth. It's no reason you should have romantic feelings for somebody who wants to use you. Now, it happens. You get what I'm saying? But do yourself the favor to wake up as fast as possible. How do you do that? I'll help you. Okay, so when you're dealing with people who don't mean you no good, your intuition start going crazy. It's this little voice, and it, depending on how hard you want to ride for this motherfucker, will tell you or determine how little that voice is, because the more you shut it up, it's going to be shut up. It's in you. Okay? So how do you know when somebody is not for you? You usually got to convince yourself to keep liking them. It comes with a lot of, no, it's okay. Or, no, why you think that? Like, or, nah, that's not true. Just because such and such was like that don't mean that they like that. You know, these is conversations that you having with yourself. When you're trying to convince yourself that somebody is not toxic, or when you're trying to convince yourself that somebody can be better or some shit like that, that's when they toxic and they not gonna be better. Never let nobody tell you to pray for them. Believe it or don't. With the strength card, never let somebody to tell you to pray for them. And I don't know why they said Leo. Never let a Leo tell you to pray for them. First of all, Leos are great manifestors. You do not have to pray for a Leo. A Leo can pray for themselves. It goes directly to source if Leo decides to pray. You do not have to pray for Leo. So when I say that, it also resonates in a way of saying like the negative connotation of Leo energy, where people say that they are attention seekers. Leo can be an attention seeker, but it can be purposeful. You know what I mean? Like, is a spotlight. If nobody else don't want to get in it, hello. Like, you feel me? But an attention seeker, asking you to like put good energy into them, they are not going to do that shit for you. Don't waste your prayers on nobody. I promise you, and I can only tell you by example. It's some people who will pray for you. It's some people who will pray on you. It's some people who will pray with you. You really need to figure it out. Because sometimes also it's people who will pray with you and at the same time also still pray against you. So, I mean, and it's so counterproductive. Let me help y'all see it. So, I'm Isanjay, right? So, I'm going to say you, Isanjay, because I don't know who you are. So, I'm Jameson. I'm Jameson, you Isanjay. So, I say as Jameson and Sanjay, we're going through a rough patch right now. I think it's time for us to sit down and talk to God about our issues. So we bow our head, we hold hands, and we close our eyes, right? You, Sanjay. So I say, God, I don't know what type of spiritual warfare it is that Isanjay going through right now, but it got her tripping, my Lord. I'm telling you, like, I don't really like who I see, and I just know that she can be better, but it's just like the way that she presenting herself is not it, and I've seen so much greatness in her that I just can't believe that the way that she is behaving in this moment is something that she's proud of, God, because I know that she has behavior that is more high quality. You get, like, what the fuck? What the fuck did you just touch me for, bro? You get what I'm saying? Because there's better ways to do it. You got to learn to see your enemies. You have to learn to see your enemies when they take their mask off, because that is how they do it. That is how they do it. Because me personally, a real enemy is a friend. Because that's the person who say, I'm not touching you. I'm not fucking with you. I think your spirit is off. And if you want to get it right, I think you need to go talk to God, because you're not fucking me up for the sake of your own well-being. Now, that's somebody that you can love and respect. You get your shit together, maybe y'all can fuck with each other one day. But they told you what it was. Now, that person who just sat down and sneak dissed you in the name of God, no. Because you can also have that person, maybe that person naturally, actually, and genuinely in the moment is sitting higher than you. You get what I'm saying? Because maybe you really fucked up in the moment. You get what I'm saying? So that person, they sit with you with love. And they pray with you with love. God, I pray that you remove all blockages from in front of you, Sanjay, because her greatness has been blocked in her own eyes, God. And I still see it. And I don't understand why she don't see it, and I don't know who put the shades on her, God, but I pray that you remove them. I pray that you show her her greatness. I pray that you never allow her to forget. I pray that you continue to speak greatness and send people in her life that shows her. Do you hear the difference? I did my job. Okay? I did my job. Ain't no fun when a rabbit got the gun. I hope you enjoyed my video.